Hey fam, so this is my new makeup application process. I start first by grooming my brows. I feel like once I get my brows done, my face is done. I don't know who else feels that way. Oh no, actually my brows and my lashes. I could go without everything else, but my brows and lashes have to be done. I really wish I could get individual lashes, but unfortunately I have a very allergic reaction to the glue. I've tried them before and it's just not going to work for me. So these are the next best things. I have this kit that I get from Amazon. I'll make sure to leave a link in the description. The process is so easy. I think that anyone can do this. Next is my fave under eye treatment by City Beauty. And I spent about 5 to 10 minutes ice rolling. There are so many great benefits to ice rolling, guys. I think most of you would have seen me unbox this Shiseido's Ultimune. Oh my god, I love this product. It feels so good on my skin. I like that it is very light and absorbs into my skin very quickly. So far, no reactions to using this product on my skin. As most of you will know, my skin has been very sensitive towards products, so I have to be very careful with what I apply to my face. Shout out to #paid for my new mug. Now I have a second mug to keep my coffee nice and warm all day. So instead of foundation, I use just concealer. This is the MAC 24 Hour Smooth Wear Concealer, and it's probably the product that I use the most. It gives just the right amount of coverage and it's very lightweight. And if you're wondering why I'm puffing my cheeks out like a pufferfish, I do this to avoid having the concealer settle into my laugh lines. Yeah, it's that serious. I then highlight with the Hourglass foundation stick. This has the consistency of a concealer, so I think it's perfect for under my eye and for doing all of my highlights. And it's very easy to blend. I set my concealer with NYX HD Finish in powder. This is super affordable. When I tell you 10 out of 10 for cost and application, I love this thing. Next is the Bake, Balance and Brighten Bronzer from Laura Geller. This gives my skin just the right amount of color without looking heavy or cakey. This Sephora palette has seen better days. I mean, we've gone through some things, me and her. I love the palette though. It has just a perfect colored blush and highlighter. It is definitely my most used blush palette. Highlighter is usually used at the higher peaks of your face, so that's why I go in on my nose, my higher parts of my cheekbones, my brow, my cupid's bow, and my forehead. The Essence Volume Booster for your lashes is such a good buy. I have been using this consistently. I've tried other brands. The only one that I feel is a little better and not a whole lot better is the one by Dior. And I feel like the best thing for my lips right now, especially during the winter, is some good old chapstick. This lip pencil by MAC is the Limitless Brown, but I don't think they have that anymore, but I'll try to see if I can find it, and I'll also link that below. I use my Pillow Talk Lip Plump Gasm by Charlotte Tilbury pretty much every day. As long as I have my liner on and I apply this, I don't need anything else on my lips. Sometimes if I want to add a hint of color, I'll do that. But these are the two products that I'm using on my lips. So finally, my lash booster should be dry. So I apply my Dior mascara. I always get the travel size because I find that that one just goes on so much better than the larger tube. That's it, fam. That's my easy everyday makeup. Next, let's add some moisture to these babies. Let's face it, guys, winter time is the one time that we should not neglect moisturizing our skin. Unless you want to be dry, ashy, and itchy. Moisturize, babes, and get yourself a get yourself a great all natural body butter.
Hi, my loves. Happy Black Friday. I think this is usually Black Friday, right? I feel like I get confused now because Black Friday seems to be starting way before the Black Friday that I remember. Black Friday used to be, if I can recall, the day after Thanksgiving. And then we have Boxing Day, which is also another shopping day, which is the day after Christmas. Because everyone is returning stuff, and then there's a lot of sales from packages that were already opened and whatnot. Well, that's what I feel like I can remember it being. But anyways, times have changed. Capitalist environment that we live in create reasons for us to do more shopping, you know. I know that shopping can make us happy, like buying things can make us very happy, but it can also make us very sad, because when you look at your bank account or your credit cards and you realize that was a lot, like I spent a lot of money. In reflection, you start thinking, oh my god, did I really need all these things and whatnot. It happens to me, guys. It happens to the best of us. So I haven't really gotten caught up in a lot of like Black Friday shopping, but I've been shopping for things that I've always wanted. Like if I have it on my list of things that I'm looking for, I picked it up because it was on sale. Some things I waited to get during this time because I wanted to save on them, and I knew I would, and I could wait until now to buy it. If it was something I needed, I wasn't waiting on Black Friday to get it. I just got it. And I also heard like people talking about the fact that a lot of the sales aren't that great. Yeah, a lot of sales aren't that great. So I don't know how your shopping went. Let me know what you got. Some of you bought that jacket from CMC Labs, the Nora Gold goose down jacket. Oh my god, that was a great sale. Like if you bought that, because we always need good proper winter coats, if you bought that, that was a good price. That was a good Black Friday sale. They already had it down to like half the price, and then you had the extra money off with my code, and maybe they even had a code themselves on their site to save some more. I think today might be the last day for that sale. I think I might need to put a post up on community to remind people, just in case. I don't want to be one of those people who just encourage people to shop, but if you're looking for something and I happen to have one of those things or something that you're looking for and it works out that you get it at a sale or something, that makes me feel good. That makes me feel wonderful, because I'm that way. I'm looking for things sometimes and I'll just see it pop up on someone else's video and I'm like, yes, thank you very much, you know. So yeah, few of you have used the code. I'll know if you use the code. So yes, thank you for those of you who've already done that. I appreciate you supporting me and supporting the brands that are supporting me. So I did a little update to my current makeup routine, which is very, very simple. You'll notice that I'm wearing as little makeup as possible. I just want to cover up any imperfections that I have and highlight the areas of my face that I want highlighted. So that's my makeup routine. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll try to leave links to all of the things that I used today in that video. And I also got 2 new things from Amazon. Actually, I've had them for a minute, y'all. I've already worn both of them. During the winter, like I like soft, cozy vibes. I also like thin cotton type fabrics. Sometimes if I have on something that is a little too thick and I get super hot, there's no way for me to cool down. With something like what I'm wearing now, that's on a thinner side, we'll have that long sleeve, have the turtleneck. Well, this one is like a full turtleneck, so it's not rolled down, it's all the way up. Is that what you call it? I don't know what's the difference. The difference, there's a turtleneck that folds over, and then there's one that stays up. It doesn't roll over. You could roll this one over, but it's not meant to be rolled over. It's meant to stay up. I love these. I've got so many of these in different colors, but I wanted to get another black one, and I didn't have one in red. So I have like browns, greens, a lot of nudie colors like camel and stuff like that, but I didn't have a red, and red looks so good on my complexion. Red is great on most of our complexions. Like I can't think of anyone who doesn't look good in red. Just have to find the right tone of red, and I, to be honest, have not found a red that I didn't like on my skin tones. These are so soft, so cozy. I especially love that they do not have tags in the neck. I do not prefer a tag in my neck. I would rather you put the tag on the side than on my neck. I prefer the tags somewhere else, because when they're in my neck, for some reason, I'm always like scratching. During the winter time, I tend to scratch even more. When your skin is drier, it becomes very itchy. Oh, speaking of dry skin, so I also showed you this lotion that I use. In fact, it's not even a lotion. This is a body butter. So this is called Simple Indulgence, and it's by KMG Naturals. The ingredients in this is all natural. It has mango butter, aloe butter, essential oils such as tea tree oil, avocado, rosemary, coconut, almond. These, so good. So good for our skin, all natural. Highly unlikely you're going to have a allergic reaction to using this. All right, and it gives you such a glow. Like my skin is gleaming when I apply this. Been using this for about 2-3 years now. The person who owns this brand, she has an Etsy store, but she's also a neighbor. She doesn't live right next door to me, but she lives very close to where I live, and she is a single mother. She has 2 kids, and I believe in supporting people who need my support, especially if they have something that I already use. I could buy this from so many other places, or something similar to this from so many places, but I refuse to. I come back to her every time. Every time I'm running out, and Jay has his own, I have my own. So every time we are running out, we order 2 more. One of these are like about $20. Because we ordered them from her directly, I think this one is like the lighter, because she has different ones. This one I think is the lighter formula, like it's not as heavy, like there are some heavier ones. This one has like a softer texture, and I prefer it, but I'm all over the place. I was explaining that I'll call her up and have her drop them off, or I will pass by and pick it up, and we paid $20 exact for one. But if I'm not mistaken, on the site on Etsy, you probably will pay a couple dollars more, but I don't think it's like maybe 23, 24, maybe 25. But because of the ingredients in this and the size and how long these last, it's worth it. It's so worth it, guys. We must support our black owned brands, and we have to support the small brands, like the people like her. It's very important for me to give her my support. So on rotation. This probably lasts me 6 weeks or more. I'm pretty sure it's longer than that. Probably up to 2 months. So if I purchase one of these from her every 2 months, that means in 1 month is $10 for this. $10 in a month that I'm spending on my body. Giving my body the love, the conditioning that it deserves, with all natural products from a small business, a single mother. Like, Come on, guys. I think she still sells these on Etsy. She doesn't know that I'm doing this, but I'm gonna see if she does and find a link for you on Etsy and share it with you so that you guys can also support. If you love all natural butters, if you love mango butter, avocado butter, like if you like those kind of, and the oils, the tea tree, avocado oils and stuff, you're going to love this, and you're gonna love how your skin looks, and you're gonna love how it feels. So I'm dressed because I had to go to the store to pick up a few things. Nothing crazy. I'm going to the discount store. And I also have to come back and continue with a few small, I think about 2 or 3 bureaus I have to do for this brand that I'm still currently working on. I ended off the vlog working on that, and I'm on to the next vlog, and I'm still working for the brand. Some parts I realized I had left out some footage that I needed to film. Like with the script, I left out a couple lines. I'm like, oh my god, how did I leave those lines out? So I had to put on the clothes, put myself in the same location, the exact, like as close as possible so that I could refilm those. And then I have a couple more that I do have to do today. I have to do some filming, like if I'm doing chores, and then another one, and then about 2 others, like with the package in my hand and whatnot. So I have to get those done. So I'm gonna get out, I'm gonna run to the store, come back, and finish up that recording. Don't know if I'm going to be filming any of it for you except for what I need to film. Maybe I'll show you guys how it turns out. But yeah, that's kind of it for me today. I'm also wearing my Zara cargo pants. This cargo jeans, I love it, the way it fits me, but I also feel like I could have picked it up a bit bigger, so I could have had a more exaggerated cargo pants. I hope that they bring this one back. This is by far my most favorite cargo pants, and I haven't been wearing it enough. See, we really don't need to shop like that, because we got a lot of stuff in our closet, y'all. We need to just be looking at what we have and styling them up, like styling them up differently so that when you wear them, they look different. And I realized that now that I have this new look, every time I put something on, it gives it a fresher look to me. Since I've had this here, it's like it just gives the look something, even if it's the exact same outfit, it just looks different because my hair is different. So something as minute as that can make a difference. All right, I haven't put on any shoes yet. I'm just gonna push my feet in mine. I have a pair of Uggs that are made from like that, what do you call it? Is it Sherlin? That kind of Sherpa fabric. I have a pair of those that I like to just push my feet in. And I'm not going far, so those should be fine. Yeah. All right, guys. I'll see you all in a little bit. Fam, I feel like I look like Heidi. You guys ever watched Heidi, the TV show, or was it the movie? I feel like I look like that. So I am prepping for my makeup, and I got something today that I wanted to share with you. I've been using these biometric peel pads. These are by the brand Ever. It's called Reveal. There are 45 pads in here. I use them every day, just about. If I miss a day, you know, it's probably just random that I forgot that day. I've been using these pads. I have their facial wash. I also have their moisturizer. So they have a system that you can use where you don't have to like mix all the different beauty products. If you prefer to just stick with one brand, there is a system that you should follow, which will be your complete skincare set. It goes from 1 to 4. This is number 2 in the step. I have number 1, which is the facial cleanser. I also have number 3, which is the moisturizer, and I'm almost positive I have number 4. I just don't remember what it is. So when I use these, I concentrate on any hyperpigmentation and fine lines. My skin is sensitive, and it has not bothered me. So I feel like if you have sensitive skin, you might be able to use this just fine. So basically after I cleanse, I then use this. I love to go over my darker spots under my chin. Definitely I'm giving Heidi today, guys. I also love to go over my lips. You guys get like these fine pimples on around your lips? I do. And even though I washed my face and I could have sworn I cleaned it very well, you can see that there's still like slight dirt or makeup on the pad. This product is not just going to brighten and exfoliate, it's also cleansing, which is perfect. A powerful daily peel with SLR 10 micro exfoliates with caviar lime. It brightens with azelaic acid, it's spelled AZELAIC, and hydrates with magnolia flower water to reveal a smoother, firmer, more radiant complexion. You are welcome to use this in the AM or PM once a day, so don't use it twice. Again, it's a peel, even though it may not be very strong because it's not a peel that your dermatologist may give you, it still is a peel. Before I get into my full makeup, I always start by doing my brows first, and I just picked up this brow laminating gel. This is by e.l.f. and it's supposed to help mimic a brow lamination. And if your brows are already laminated and you add this is supposed to make your brows look even thicker. 3-in-1 applicator to apply, comb, and sculpt brows. Okay, I've never used it before. I just got this from Amazon. So you have a brush side and they have a comb. This is where the magic is gonna happen. And I've never used anything like this before. I use regular gel to groom my brows, like the gel that you would put on your edges. What do you think? So there you can see both of my brows, the one that was done and the one that isn't done. Alright, that was pretty easy. I know the sun is coming in heavy behind me, but I think you can see the brows. So I feel like the e.l.f. product makes my brows look a little darker. Usually I use gel, and the gel tend to have like a white cast on my brows. So I usually use this edge fixer. This works really good on my edges. So you know it will work great on my brows. I like that though it has like an oily base to it, it doesn't leave my brows looking oily, but I feel like because I have oil on my face, and that's why I try to avoid my brows when I'm doing them. Like I try not to put any product like the moisturizer or anything like that on my brows so that I don't mix oil with the gel. I find that my brows do have like this white cast because of the gel. But with this, when it went on white, I thought that it would have that white cast as well. But no, my brows look darker and I love it. I am really enjoying applying makeup right now. Like, it's no fuss, it's so simple, it's so easy. The steps that I'm taking, that I just want to share it with everyone. I want everyone to try this and see if it works for them, especially if you don't need to put a heavy amount of makeup on your skin. If your skin is mostly even toned, the way I'm applying my makeup lately is the go, like chef's kiss. I love it so much. I love it, love it. All right, the hair is looking even more blonde today for some reason. I don't know if it's the sun or looking even more blonde. The highlights look even brighter. So I'm standing directly in the sun now, so you can, I don't know if it makes a difference, but I feel like the sun makes the hair look so different. Have you ever met anyone so obsessed with a wig? This gal. Would you believe, guys, that I'm almost done with this content? I edited the very last script, only to realize that I left out 2 lines. So I gotta go get dressed in the same things that I had on when I did that and sit in the same position to make sure that it comes out as close as possible to what it looked like the first time. My hair for sure does not look the same. This one looks more fluffy. I was trying to straighten it and flatten it out to make it look more like the previous look, but it's not exactly as it looked then. Hopefully no one really notices. Oh, you know what? So I don't know if I should show you guys the things that I picked up for Black Friday and the things that I'll be using like around the home. The new things that I purchased, not just to use at home, but like home decor and stuff. I bought some rugs. I bought new stuff for the bathroom, new things for the beauty room. I don't know, maybe I should just show you guys what they look like, even though you're not going to see them where I'm going to be placing them and whatnot. I even got a new broom and a dustpan that hooks together. I did a short yesterday. I haven't posted it yet, but I really love how neat and small the broom and duster is. They're neat and compact. They come together. They don't like stick out. The one we had is old and it needed to go. That broom and that dustpan needed to go far, far away. So I picked that up from Temu. I got a lot of stuff from Temu, guys. Temu has been getting my money. Them and Amazon taking all my money right now. I'll show you guys what the broom and dustpan looks like. It's a 3-part set. So it has the broom that has like the longer fiber to sweep with, and then it has a shorter one that could be a scrubbing brush, and then we have the dustpan. So they all connect together. I haven't used it. It's actually making me excited to go sweep. Do any of you have a mess that you need swept up? I got you. I expect that I'll be uploading a vlog very, very soon. And it is, I think, almost 2 p.m. and I'm about to now eat breakfast. I only had 2 cups of coffee mixed with hot chocolate. So since my cousin slash brother has been here, I have been drinking a lot of hot chocolate, but the hot chocolate is the one with no sugar added. Not saying that it still isn't sweet, but there's no sugar added, and that makes me feel a little less guilty for drinking it. And I've been mixing like the packets. I usually take half of the packet. I don't use the entire pack because I don't like anything that's like overly sweet. And I'm not saying that it is, but it is sweet. So to me, an entire pack, it's just too much. So I usually split it in half, and then I'll put some coffee with it. So I'll mix coffee and the hot chocolate together, and I love that. I love it. Anyway, he just made breakfast. He is such a good cook. Like, he makes like some of the best meals and very healthy because he is diabetic. And because of that, he had a thyroid issue. So autoimmune diseases can affect your thyroid, and unfortunately for him, his became overactive. Like, some people's thyroids are underactive, I guess, where they can't lose weight, they start to put on weight easily. Well, he's the complete opposite. He's lost so much weight, and at first I was really worried. Like, I was really sad when I saw how much weight he had lost. And but thank God he's seeing a good doctor who had to see a specialist who has been helping him to manage the thyroid issue. So So it's so hard, you know, he's already diabetic and he has to take insulin and all these different things, medications because of that, and then to add the thyroid issue on top of it. I'm like, my lord. That's my brother, and that really, really affected me, seeing him like that. So really enjoying having his company and spending time with him. It's very important for me to spend quality time with my family. And yeah, but he's such a great person, my cousin. And he's, like I said, great with cooking, and he's always loved cooking. So now that he has to follow a strict diet, he's eating very, very healthy. I've enjoyed his cooking these last couple of weeks. So he just made breakfast. The breakfast was so good. I haven't eaten yet because he's now laying it out. But it looks so good. I can't wait to go eat it up. I'm going to take a few days off. I'm going to take a few days off soon, because not only do I need to take a moment for myself, I also have a lot of DIY projects that I want to do. The bathroom, my dressing room, and even our bedroom. Like, I have a lot of them. Can't do all of them at once, but I need to start because I have the things. They've been coming. Packages are coming every day. And he's like, Chloe, you have another package. Chloe, you have another package. Like large packages. And he's like, another package? I'm like, yep. Hey y'all. Happy Monday. I've had a full day already. I had to shoot some content for YouTube, branded content. In fact, I was shooting that branded content for a couple of weeks, a month actually, because I had to do a little progress report situation for you guys. Let me take these glasses off. So I finally finished. I wanted to at least have 30 days to review a device before I showed you guys the final results, and you should be getting that very, very soon. That content should be coming to you really soon. In fact, you may actually have 2 vlogs this week. Yeah, this one and that one. Anyway, it is now approximately 4 p.m. and of course outside is getting as dark as night. Annoying. Every day I get so annoyed at 4 o'clock. Every day. If you talk to me around this time, I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed about the darkness. And I mean, the sun got to do its thing. The moon has to do its thing. The stars have to do their thing. But why are we messing with the time? I can't get past it. I get annoyed every day. This should be 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Okay? Not 4 o'clock. Anyways. So I had a pretty productive day. Did some work. Had a lot of meetings. Mondays for me are the busiest with regards to meetings. So I never really had a chance to do other things. When I woke this morning, I worked out. I shot the ending of the content part of the ending of the content, not all of it. And then a little later on, I had to finish up that content for you guys. Can't wait to share with you. And yeah, so that's it. All right, I just wanted to say hi. Heading back to work, and then I'm going to probably try to finish work early so that I can start editing both of these videos. I'm getting faster at editing content because I'm using my phone, and my phone is so much faster. So if you're a content creator, what do you use to edit your content? I'm currently using CapCut and InShot. I have CapCut on my iPad, but I also have it on my iMac, my large computer. So that is a desktop, so I can't move around with it. But there are some things that I don't see easily when I'm in like the app, which is on the iPad or on a phone. The desktop version is more dynamic. I had to find the right word. However, on my desktop, it's very slow. I don't know if it's the app itself on the desktop or if it's my computer, but that's the only app that acts that way. Because I used to use iMovie, and that never moved that slowly. it stresses me out using it on my desktop. So I started to use that, and you guys may have noticed the difference, like in like my editing format and whatnot, and some of you even commented on it. Thank you so much for noticing the effort that I put into making these vlogs look better, look tasteful. It's very important that the aesthetics are good. Editing aesthetics, not just, you know, how I look or present myself. Definitely the aesthetics of how I edit the vlogs are important, and I've been doing my best to keep improving every time. I enjoy editing videos, guys. I really do. I keep seeing a light go off and on. I think it's my computer's behind me. So I started to use the CapCut on my desktop. I had to stop. I use it to now clean up the video, and when I say clean up, not really. I only use it to add like the special, like when you see the subscribe or the like, the thumbs up or something, that's coming from CapCut, and I'm only doing that on my desktop. That takes me about 5 minutes. So I'm using CapCut for 5 minutes literally, but it takes an hour or more to download from CapCut. It's ridiculous. When I use my phone, or if I use the iPad, downloads in such a short space of time. I use my phone for InShot, not CapCut. But when I use and also when I use InShot, it's so much easier to edit. That interfacing is like, it's so fast. Like I can shift around, move around from one part of the video to the other real quick by just doing a quick scroll or pressing down, and I can jump from like section to section like really, really fast. I can't do that on CapCut, especially the desktop one. That interfacing is difficult. I wrote a review and I complimented them on the various editing tools that they have. They have a ton of different, what you call it, like animations, fonts, like different graphics. It's so good, but it's so difficult, that app. So I don't use it as much as I wish I could. So I wish I could just edit all of my videos on that and it'll be done. But I know I have to do it on my phone and then transfer it to the computer. But I realized that that was what was slowing me down in my editing process, so I stopped. So those times where you saw that I uploaded a video like Monday instead of the Sunday, or I uploaded a video really late the Sunday, it was because I was using CapCut on my desktop. When I do my editing on my phone, that video that I just shared with you guys with Spend a Week with Me, the life in a content creator or whatever, that I started editing on Friday afternoon, I think, or maybe Saturday, and I was able to edit that video by Sunday early afternoon and upload it and everything. But I still went on CapCut to do the little fine tuning and then downloaded it. I started to download it at about 2 o'clock, and I never was able to access that till around 3. So crazy. And then of course I have to upload it to YouTube, and YouTube processes it. It usually takes about 30 minutes to me for my 1-hour videos to get processed through YouTube. So YouTube is not really the problem. It's really the CapCut app. So if you're a content creator, let me know what editing software you use. I was really interested in using Final Cut Pro, and I tried it out, but I never gave myself enough time to like understand it better, and I would shift back to iMovie all the time. But once I got my InShot, I didn't bother to try to figure out Final Cut Pro again. But I know that Final Cut Pro is really good, just like probably Adobe. I think Adobe Premiere or whatever it is that people use to edit their videos. So I'm pretty happy with how things are moving right now with my editing process, and I was at first thinking about getting an editor, but I actually enjoy editing my videos. I enjoy the process, and I love to see how they come out. I would like to take I would like to take a little bit of pressure off of myself by allowing someone else to edit my content for me. But because I feel like I know how I want it, I have like control issues Yeah, I have control issues. So that's why I'm afraid to let it go. I'm afraid to let someone else do it for me. I know. It's sad, but it's true. Maybe if I just give one person a chance and they do a really splendid job, that would help me to let go of doing the editing and free up more of my time for doing the things that I really, really need to do. So I don't know. It's gonna happen. I feel one day. One day I'll have help with different things so that I can actually free up more of my time to like get on my sewing machine and stuff like that. Because sewing, that designing process is so important to me, and it feels like it's constantly being neglected because I get caught up with other things. Anyway, I digress. Let me go back to work, and I will talk to you guys hopefully tomorrow. All right.